Start.
Are we sure that using magic requires intelligence? Well, didn't that statement come back to haunt me? Hello, welcome to the Spell Tools Only Challenge, where we're going to find out exactly what an illiterate wizard looks like. For those of you who aren't aware, Dark Souls has multiple spell tools, ranging from staves to clumps of fabric. You use these tools to cast your spells, kinda like a conduit for your magic energy. But what if you aren't one of those fancy book eaters? What if, instead of learning spells in Wizard College, you were sitting in the back playing Mario Kart on your Game Boy? Well, hang on to your oversized hats, everyone, because we're about to find out. Let's start with the rules. We'll keep them simple so that our poor monstrosity of a human being can get to bonking. First off, we can only use spell tools to do damage. There's quite a few to choose from, but I'll tell you right now that that list is misleading, as most of them are absolute trash. Second, as an added challenge, no using a shield. This isn't really important, and if you try this challenge yourself, you can do what you like. But if we're going to be playing as the kind of wizard who skipped head day and dumped all their points into strength, then the thought of using a shield would have been repugnant to them anyway. Third, we have to beat all the bosses, because that's the only way to play. And lastly, no exploits or glitches. Tumble buffing your staff is a cop-out, and also a spell. Don't be that guy. So if we're not casting spells, what's the plan? Bonk. Bonk everything. Bonk it till it dies. It's not as simple as that, of course, but that's essentially the gist of it. We've got three choices as far as starting class goes: the Sorcerer, the Cleric, and the Pyromancer. I'm going to go with the Sorcerer because it hits slightly harder, and I can use the staff for future plans. After that's out of the way, we can then find all of these spell tools out and about in Lordran, and only these ones are worth anything at all. We've got the Tin Banishment Catalyst, the Tin Crystallization Catalyst, the Demon Catalyst, and Manus Catalyst. Anyone who's familiar with Dark Souls 1 probably already sees the problem here. All of these catalysts, barring one, can only be obtained after Ornstein and Smo. That's like beating half the game with an object that's not even supposed to be used as a weapon.
Great! Can't wait!
We'll be making a dash for the Tin Banishment Catalyst to start, because that's all we can do, and we'll just have to play the rest by ear. Oh, and if you're thinking that upgrading our tools might get us somewhere, think again. Dark Souls 1 didn't allow spell tools to be upgraded in any way, shape, or form, barring the Pyro Glove, but even that doesn't actually get a damage boost from upgrading it. As far as stats go, we'll be dumping into Dex, Strength, and then if there's anything left over, Intelligence, with maybe a light sprinkling of Vitality and Endurance. Tin Banishment scales with Dexterity, which sucks because it's the only one that does, but considering it's all we have before ONS, we better maximize the damage on that thing as quickly as possible. Everything else uses Strength, though the Demon Catalyst actually has a fire attack that scales with Intelligence. I'll have to see how good that weapon actually is before I can be convinced to read a book though. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Pray for me. Well, no time like the present, let's go hit stuff with a stick. Alright, got my stick. How's the damage? Gonna have to work on that. Alright, big boy, time to take your lumps. Carl, edit that out. Carl, edit that out. Alright, let's try that again. I mean, first attempt, let's go. Whew, boy, okay, this is gonna be a thing. Come on. Come on. What, are you mocking me now? I cast stick! Ah, Lordran. Time to dump into Dex like it's my day job. Okay, so we've got the Master Key, which means we can take the back way through Blighttown, and once we get there, we can... no thank you. Just ignore the floating pot, and there we are. Pointy bonking stick. Yeah, I'm not going back through all that. Well, let's give this puppy a test run. What? Alright, hold on, maybe that was a glitch. What? I can't. You want me to can, and I just can't. Well, I guess we better aim for larger prey. Okay, at least it can't do riposts and backstabs. I thought this was gonna turn into a normal run for a minute there. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Look at this, are you seeing this? What is this? Okay, so it's not the perfect weapon. Its range is deceptive, and it's very specific about where you're poking. But I'll be damned if it's not one of the better weapons you could have at this point. You know, being naked all the time is pretty uncouth. But so is murder. You know what, let's let chat decide. Your move, boys and girls. Damn, Solaire, you have no idea how close you came to death just now. You're ruthless, chat. Absolutely ruthless. By the way, you all just doomed this man to a fate worse than death, but hey, whatever helps you sleep at night. Anyway, let's get back to poking everything to... Jesus, it even one-shots the Balder Knights? What is this thing? I guess we'll have to aim for even bigger prey? Why? Whatever, let's just put you out of your misery. There's one, and there's two. Maybe it's just the early game bosses. Let's just push forward. Let's see if that helps. Ow. Ow, quit it. Let's see how you like it. Yep, no, still weak to it. I mean, look at this. We're gonna be able to beat this boss in 2 rotations. Moving on. Nope, still one-shotting everything. I swear, this game better step it up quicker. Here we go, another first try boss coming up. Wait, no, please don't. I was just kidding. Wait, stop. All right, let's try this again. Please, no, stop. It takes so long to get here. Damn it. Damn it. God damn. So in case it hasn't become increasingly obvious to you, the main problem with this weapon type isn't the damage, it's the speed. Definitely need to take my time and poke enemies whenever they have a longer animation. Like so. Well, what is it? Well, someone's upsetty spaghetti. And understandably so. I'm killing him with a pokey stick the size of his little toe. Huh. Looks like all that dexterity is finally paying off. Man, this must be getting really annoying for you, huh? Here, maybe this'll help. Well, that was embarrassing. Get good, scrub. Jeez, we're all the way at Quelaag and the damage is still good. I don't know if this run is going to... Wait, let me out, let me out! Okay, Karma, you had your fun. Consider my debt paid. Let's move on. Well, that's it. That's as much damage as we can stretch out of this catalyst. Hope that's enough. We've got some heavy hitters coming down the pipeline. Starting with our old pal, the Asylum Demon. What is that? Is that a raisin? Oh shit, that's me. Ah, you're not so tough. Just wait for the opening, poke, and repeat. No, don't want that. Oh, hello. You know, my channel is called the Backlogs, but I don't really play any of my new games. Maybe I should start... Alright, big boy, let's see what we're looking at here. I mean, I've seen worse. We probably don't have any poise damage though. No. No way. That's fucking stupid. Ladies and gentlemen, we're finally here. Time to separate the wheat from the chaff. There's the hook. And there's the soles. Biggie, Smalls, been some time. So the damage isn't that bad, weirdly enough. This might actually be possible. Keyword was might. Maybe if we go after Smalls first. Oh, but at the same time we would miss out on the Hornet Ring. That would definitely help. Oh look, he knows. Okay, this particular attempt is probably dead, but we've got a strategy now. Here, trade me. Fair trade. So, we just gotta poke Smo to death first, and then we can... There, now we... Excuse me? There. Come on now. Well, it's not the greatest damage in the world, but at least he's easy to dodge. Sweep the leg, walk away. Sweep the leg, walk away. Oh, come on, you two? There. Took a year and a half, but we got there. And just like that, we're at the halfway point. Now's where the fun begins. I've been dumping into strength these last few bosses, so we should be okay as far as new weapon damage goes. But Chad has been promising me a good time with the Demon's Catalyst, so let's see if we can't get to that first, eh? First, we just gotta get our new costume. Hey, Larry.
Hello.
Larry, what are you doing here, bud? It's the weekend. Go get some rest.
Okay.
So the real concern I have here is that the Fire Stage Demon is gonna pull some bullshit on me, as he does. So I really want to get this bonfire. Maybe if we just poke it from the side, we can actually... Okay, second tries the charm. Let me just lure you. Okay, now we want... No, wait, no, please, not again, I don't... Screw it, let's just fight him. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hello! Well, that would be the aforementioned bullshit I spoke of. Back to the worm. Turns out he's a bit slower when he reaches forward. Now to just do that 3 more times. There. Now we don't have to run so far between deaths. Unless I kill him in the next attempt. Why am I like this? Anyway, let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, not bad. Definitely decent. Gonna need some more stats to really boost it though. Moveset feels really short in comparison, but a little faster, I think? I'll just have to test it and see. And where better than the Catacombs? Here, hold this for me. 322 damage! My god, we're back to one-shotting enemies again. How am I supposed to pace a video with this? How? Honestly, this entire run has been a complete roller coaster. I've never used spell tools for anything other than, you know, spells. But with the way this run has been going, I think I might have to start bonking things more often. Ah, crap, I forgot about Leroy. We probably should have put him out of his misery, but we've got bigger fish to, Alright then. Well, anyway, on to Bone Daddy. This staff may be amazing, but it's definitely not a one-size-fits-all. And I mean that quite literally. You gotta get face deep in those bones to do any damage. And at this point, I haven't been investing in intelligence at all, so it's not exactly doing a lot of fire damage. I will say, Nito definitely was the MVP of this fight. My dude killed more skeletons than I did. It took a little longer than I'd have liked, but we got there in the end. My stats are looking pretty beefy at this point, and we've got some snazzy armor. Life is feeling pretty good right about now. Yep, pretty good.
Pretty good!
If I'm being honest, I don't really remember the archives at all. Pretty sure it was just books, and I can't read, so... Even Seath was pretty forgettable. This whole fight consisted of baiting attacks, stabbing him repeatedly, and repeating said loop until he died. Thanks for the souls, you nerd. Did you know? Hydras are allergic to obsidian, and will cut off their own heads to escape it. Apparently. Seriously though, this is a slashing weapon. Why is it doing so much damage? God help you if the enemy you're fighting can dodge, though. Oh, hey God, I didn't know you were watching the stream. Skip, 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 and we're here. This is it. If any boss is gonna stop us in our tracks, it's this one. Well, that was a nice thought while it lasted. Come on, man, are you even trying to hit me? Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn is magic incarnate. He's gotta be strong against... How about the waifu? Mama waifu is refusing to turn visible again. That must mean that we're hardly doing any Oh. Well, shoot, I don't know what to tell you guys. I thought this run was gonna be difficult, but apparently not. There was a brief moment where I thought I was getting into challenge territory again, since the centipede is immune to fire and all that. And I even got to see a move I've never seen before, so that was pretty neat. But once I lured him to the island out in the middle of his arena, there wasn't much he could do except flop around. While I slowly but steadily poked him to death. Hey, stop, put me down, no biting, no biting! This hurt anyone else's eyes? You really gotta wonder how crunched the crunch time was for this to make it past QA like this. Alright, nothing to see here. Blue skidoo, we can too. I kinda wish I was playing Dark Souls 2. Fuck it, touch the spooky portal. Whatever it takes to feel alive again. Oh, hello. Here we are, the Dark Souls DLC. With super aggressive bosses that have sped up animations, surely the... Well, that took about 12 hits. Moving on, I guess. Let me be clear, I'm not upset at the damage. Far from it. The fact that these staves do as much damage as they do is what makes this run even possible. I guess I'm just disappointed that it didn't take more to make them this good. They just came like this, straight out of the box. Yeah, I put a few points into stats, but that's what anyone would do. I live for the excitement, the unexpected strats, the runs where you have to, hey, whoa, you're not supposed to be there. The runs where you have to work to make a ridiculous weapon good. Because if it's already good from the start, then you might as well just stick with that throughout the entire run. And that's how we ended up with giant dads. Anyway, lecture over. Let's see if Artorias can give me the challenge I seek. 120-ish damage. Hits like a truck. Oh yeah, this'll do. With how aggressive our boy is, it's rare for me to get off more than one hit, meaning I once again have to re-memorize his patterns to get my hits in. He doesn't always play fair, and some of his combos are a little upsetting, but this is nowhere near as bad as the firebomb run. It takes an hour or two, but eventually I figure out the best moves to punish him. And slowly, inevitably, I take him down. 3 more bosses to go. Considering we're almost done, and with 2 out of the 3 bosses having flames in or around their bodies, I figured Manus would be the next best obstacle to hurl myself at. Ooh. Alright, small fluke there, but we'll do better this time. My God, you're intimidating. No, you're right, I'll leave. Ha ha, now to just run away. You know, maybe we need a change of wardrobe. Ah, yes, Kaz. Or as some say, Kazum. Yes, yes, grant me eyes, grant me eyes! So yeah, this one took me a while, like a few hours. I had to learn the patterns, memorize the timings, and just find an overall strategy that fit the build. Wasn't easy, but we got there. Eventually. Of course, as soon as I felt like I had it locked in, I was immediately shut down by the fact that I forgot he has a second phase. So good job there. But you know what? There was always progress. It helped that I took the usual precautions when you come across a hard boss, what with the playing defensively and kindling the bonfire and all. But with determination came progress, and I gotta say, this felt good. It was a bit tedious, but it gave me my groove back. Almost lost it for a second there. Of course, it would have been nice if I'd actually gotten my groove back a little faster, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Another couple dozen tries later, and we finally did it. We killed the Father of the Abyss. Yeah, she'll be fine. I quickly ran over to the giant blacksmith and asked him to make me my prize. The biggest stick you've ever seen. Ah, yeah, look at those numbers. Look at this. Oh no. Oh no, that's bad. That's really bad. Well, the one-handed swing is faster. I mean, it's still terrible, but it's better than this. Let's give this stick a test. Oh, Callie. Come here, buddy. Let me show you something. Here, hold still. Oh my god, why? Let's try one-handed. Okay, not great, but it's something. Just to be safe, I did try to use the Demon Catalyst on him. Yeah. Slow and clunky it is. What? So, Calamite is a big bully when it comes to his hitboxes, so that's no good. And considering I can't take too many hits, we need to dodge better. But rather than get good, because who has time for that, honestly, we're gonna work smart, not hard. That's right, baby, we're gonna join the cats. For all of 30 seconds, anyway. Turns out, enemies don't really know what to do when you put them in a hallway. Or do a lot of damage. With ring in hand, how hard can the remainder of this run be?
What a fool we have! What a wretched fool we have!
Well, that was ominous. Wachow! Ka-chow! Oh, fuck. My tinnitus! Now, I won't lie to you. This wasn't an easy fight, even with the ninja flip brain. It took quite a few tries to figure out Calamite's patterns and when it was safe to attack. More often than not, I was fighting the camera more than I was the boss, and I resorted to just manually aiming with all my swings instead of locking on. It took quite a few tries and a few hours, but eventually the Great Dragon went down. One more to go. All that's left is the Lord of Cinders himself. But I've got a big stick and flips for days. How hard can he... Oh no. Well, if the big stick is too slow, we'll have to go back to Old Faithful. Alright, not great, but certainly not the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, stop. Please stop. I tried a few different ideas. I tried using the big stick with heavy, no-nonsense armor. Nuh-uh. I tried big stick with regular armor. Alright. I tried just getting good and poking him to death. It, didn't work. And finally, I tried the fire stick, because I was completely out of ideas. Yeah, okay, no, that makes sense. The Lord of Fire is weak to fire. The Lord of Fire is weak to fire? Look at this, that's so much damage. That's a victory in like 15 hits. What you... A logical logic aside, Gwyn was at least decent enough to give me a good fight. Much like the DLC bosses, I don't have much practice with Gwyn due to them both being at the end of the game. Early game bosses I've fought dozens, hell, hundreds of times. The DLC in Gwyn, maybe about 20 times? 30? Somewhere in that ballpark. But just like the DLC bosses, all it would take was a bit of practice. Punish the grabs, punish the dives, repeat. Blend until at the desired texture, and serve with chips. And that's it. Dark Souls 1, beaten to death with a stick. This run was a lot of fun. It may not have been the most complicated run I've ever done, but considering the premise, I think it's rather fitting that my strategy tended to devolve into walloping anything and everything that moved. Give the run a try if you're feeling fancy, or maybe just use this strategy in your next PvP match. They'll never see it coming.